Everyone, and welcome to Grasping Quantities by Miranda Chacon and Luciano Ferreira.
To make this project, we decided to follow up with the question of how many people could you stack up between the Earth and the Moon, and then compare with the number of worms you would need to circle planet Earth. So then we go with the appropriate vocabulary to use when talking about multiplication. So we can use multiply, each, twice, product, in all, and double. And like with division, we go with divide, each, quotient, share equally, goes into. So as this part consists into finding out how many humans can fit between the distance between the Earth and the Moon, we need to have into account the average human height, that is 1 meter and 50 centimeters. That's like 150 meters. The human population, that's 8.2 billion people, and the distance from Earth to the Moon, that is 3,840. And the distance from Earth to the Moon, that is 384,400 kilometers. Okay, moving on. Having into account our values, we will now need the human average height, that is 1.50 meters, and convert it from meters to kilometers. We used one of the ways that we can use to make this conversion. We went for division instead of multiplication. So we take the 1.50 meters and we divide it into 1,000, and this will give us 0.015 kilometers. Okay, moving on. We will now go on and actually solve our problem. So now that we know the distance between the Earth and the Moon, that is 384,400 kilometers, we divide this value or the distance into 0.0015 kilometers. That is like one human. And we divide this, so it means that we're stacking up the humans, and this gives us 232,266,666.7 human beings that can be stuck up between the Earth and the Moon. Okay, and so to finish this final part of the problem, the final answer will be 2,322.6 times 10 to the power of 5. And that's the scientific notation, but it's easier to read, of the amount of humans that can fit between the Earth and the Moon.
Part 2, we need to have the main information. The question is asking of how many worms do you need to circle all the planet Earth. So first we need the worm size, that is approximately 3 centimeters long. Now the Earth circumference, that is from 40,075 kilometers. So to continue with this problem, we will need to first make the both values to the same unit. One is on centimeters and the other one is in kilometers. So to make a middle point of that, we have to change both of them to meters, so the problem can be made by having the same units on the same spot. We can now manage both of the numbers. First we divide the Earth's circumference by the amount of worms that they are in the world. So making 0.03 divided by 40.075.050. To make this, we will use the division, making the answer.
This gives us as a result, change it to scientific notation, the value of 1.34 times 10 elevated to the power of 9, making the whole number of worms we would need to turn around, circle the world, the planet Earth. So now to finish this whole exercise, we are going to compare both of the values that gave us the answer, and with this we could see the amount of worms to circle all the planet Earth is bigger than the number of people to stack them onto the moon.
And so after solving this problem, we led up our path to some questions that we think are important. So like, why do we have human-made measuring systems? Actually, human-made measuring systems are like really useful for daily life, because like our human-made measuring systems ensure consistency, accuracy, and efficiency in like many things and many aspects of our lives, like science, trade, navigation, and like so on. They also help us standardize communication and enable fair transactions and like support technological progress. And like different systems exist due to historical and cultural difference. So we have always had these systems present since like way back. So this is why they're really important.
Thanks for your attention.